1 and 2 step inequalities. After watching this video, I will be able to translate phrases into inequalities. As you're watching this video, it is extremely important that you access the notes for these slides because there is a lot of helpful information that can help you complete the problems, such as the next 3 slides that will give you key terms to tell you what operation is meant by those words, along with examples and the algebraic portions. As you can see in this slide, I have terms for addition and subtraction. In the next slide, I will have terms for multiplication and division. I will also have common words that express inequalities. So some of them are easy to understand, like more than or greater than. Then we have keywords like at least or no fewer than, which can be confusing because at least feels like it should be a less than, but notice that it actually means greater than. And then same applies with the greater than symbol, which is giving me at most or no more than, which can be a little confusing. So make sure you refer to these slides as you try to complete the assignments. So when you are trying to translate words into inequalities, you first want to identify the key words or phrases, and that's when you want to look at the notes to see what those words or phrases actually mean. If you know the list of words and the inequality they should represent, then that step would probably be easier. You should probably circle or underline the keywords to help you, and then you want to write out an inequality. The most important part is then you want to pick a number, any number, substitute in the order to see if it's correct or not. So let's look at a few examples. So first I want to underline words that I'm not sure what they mean. So we have the sum of 5 and 2 times p is at least 11. So I know that sum represents the addition symbol, times represents multiplication. I'm going to use a little star thing. And then at least is an equality symbol, and that actually means greater than or equal to. Okay, so now I'm actually going to write out my inequality. The sum of 5, so sum of 5 and 2 times p is at least, so greater than or equal to 11. And then depending on the directions, maybe you should solve this inequality, or your answer might just be the inequality itself. So again, 5 added to the product of 2 and p is less than 11. So 5 added means 11. To the product of 2 and p, so product means multiplication, is less than, so just a less than symbol, 11. So 5 added to the product of 2 and p is less than 11. Notice how the words were kind of similar, but this inequality is actually different than the first one. So for the last example, 2 times p plus 5 is at most 11, times is multiplication, plus is addition, is at most. This is one of those weird ones where at most looks like it should be a greater than, but it's actually a less than or equal to. So now 2 times p plus 5 is at most 11. So again, very similar to the previous two, but notice how the inequalities change with those key words.